Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and...
Rooney! It has to be Wayne Rooney!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
The goal scored for Manchester United.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Fletcher. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Big header! Oh, that's a brilliant save! And again! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Manchester United would very much seem to be growing their confidence here.
It's Rooney! Sticks it away! 2, and we've barely begun here.
The goal scored for Manchester United after 7 minutes is number 7, Wayne Rooney.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That has been knocked clear. Jorginho. Lovely feet. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
2-0 ahead already. It's been an almost perfect start. Oh, looks a smashing ball. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Wharton. Manchester United have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. And Johnson. Costa Curta. Darren Fletcher. Aimed beyond the defence. Mitchell.
This is the time you need that pace.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Mitchell. He's got away. Opts to play it back. Delivers the ball. And he's taking no chances there. Beckenbauer. Darren Fletcher. He came in hard, very hard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that is Luis Garcia! Superb from Luis Garcia! A finish of true class! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
A case now of complete control. Just eases him off the ball. Opts for safety. Johnson. Now it's Sarr. He's on it. Can he get away? Now who's going to be first to this? Jorginho. And it's Fletcher. Johnson. Mitchell. Johnson. Now it's Mateta. Good read, needed to be. Jorginho. And Rooney. It's a promising position. Now it's Torres. Rooney. Here's a chance. Lacking in accuracy.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's in on goal. He's dealt with that really well. And he has been fouled there. Wharton turns back here, probably the best option. Richards, Mitchell, Wharton. Crystal Palace ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Costa Curta. And it's Fletcher. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Johnson.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Luis Garcia. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Can he finish? Yes! Just cruising. They are cruising. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel.
The goal scored for Manchester United after 41 minutes is number 22.
Manchester United are having a ball here. Richards. For Lerma. Wharton. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Quick look, then plays it in. Lacroix with the clearance. Goes for a shot!
Has been indicated.
And this could be the final action of the first half. They've played it short. Now it's Rooney. Rooney with the foul. Lacroix. Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Mbappe threads one in. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Manchester United really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Manchester United pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Jorginho is always looking to break lines. And it's Fletcher. Now Costa Curta. Darren Fletcher. Munoz. Now it's Mateta. Costa Curta. Played towards the other side. Pinches it off him. Johnson. And it's Lerma. And he's forced to go back. Not the most accurate pass. Rooney looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Rooney with a real chance here. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Rooney! He's put his foot right through that one. Belletti. Luis Garcia, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. And Jorginho. Costa Curta.
The attendance for this match was
And it's Jorginho.
28,997.
So we've reached the hour mark. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Darren Fletcher. Searching pass he's played there. Lacroix. Sarr. That's a cute ball. Munoz gets into some space. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Darren Fletcher. Beckenbauer. And Darren Fletcher. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's Wharton. Richards. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Little doubt, that is a foul. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. Mbappe. Belletti. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And it's Fletcher. Mbappe. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Now Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Sarr.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Johnson. Can he get on the end of this? Now the delivery. Up he goes! Beckenbauer. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Belletti. Jorginho. That's a sharp pass. Now Costa Curta. Mbappe.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Tries to play it through. Now that's well seen too. And it's Fletcher. Great vision. Lerma. And here's Torres.
There will be 1
And
minute
Torres! Oh, denied at the last.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Jorginho goes short. And he's heaved it away. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. The rain has put a bit of a dampener on proceedings here, but this intriguing matchup should improve everybody's mood. Both teams will be looking to give their sodden supporters something to cheer about. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. This, of course, round two between these two. I wonder what we expect this time. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's free. Real chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And again! It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Alonso. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Hwang Hee-chan is definitely worth a mention, Peter. OK, he's not a great creative force, but if you're looking for someone to get on the end of things, he's shown time and time again that he's the man to step up. He's going to require all of those around him to do quite a bit of running, but if they get the service right...
It's Alonso! Goal! Manchester United! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Wolverhampton are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. It's not an especially good pass, that. It's a really well-measured ball. Xavi Alonso.
Vinicius Junior!
Oh, it's come off the upright. Danger averted for now. And it's Xavi Alonso. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he is going into that little black book. Maradona takes control of it and he's on the move. Maradona, it's Maradona! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Oh, smashing header! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Hwang Hee-chan.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Beckenbauer makes the interception.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Played out to the right. Maradona! Goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Diego Maradona!
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Could try cutting inside here. He has a look up. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Torres chasing after it. Hwang Hee-chan. Shot at goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Taken off it pretty forcefully. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Xavi Alonso. Rice. And it's Maradona. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's found a way past. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's a promising position. Great ball, and the shot! In for the pieces!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Now it's Maradona. Alonso. Beckenbauer. Xavi Alonso is always looking to break lines. Now it's right. And the shot! And that has been clubbed away.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. He's picked his way through. This looks promising. Hangs one in, and he was alert to it. There's the whistle for half-time. build back on the first 45 minutes.
Manchester United really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Manchester United in control at half-time, 2-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Skims one in. Hwang Hee-chan, and it's been played through. And he's onside. He is through here. He's having a shot! Sticks it away! The second half off to a spectacular start. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Number 11.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Oh, easy pickings there. Great chance! Oh, special! That is a special goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Rice gets a foot in here. And here's Messi. He's in space and looking for options. Corner number 2 then. Messi with the short one.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Was 71,550.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
That's been slipped through. Nice physical challenge. He's got away. That's a throw. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, it looks like they just want to introduce a new focal point to the attack.
Looking for options for movement. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's fabulous. No, he's not getting past him there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Wolverhampton making consecutive changes here.
Well, I think his job here, Peter, is going to be to reinvigorate that attack. Just change the rhythm up front.
And they've got rid. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That's a good ball. Xavi Alonso does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Vinicius Junior.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Shapes to shoot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Number
So, third
7,
corner of the game.
Vinicius Junior. Number 18, Fernando.
Jose Sa breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Xabi Alonso.
Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Number 19, Erling Haaland. Number 24, Fletcher.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And he skips past his man. Adams. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Mbappe goes steaming forward. And he shoots! It's hit the upright. Goal! Manchester United! And they get themselves in front! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
82 minutes is
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the number one contender, and he's done it again.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Manchester United clearly looking to hold on here right to the end. That's good play. Delivers with whip. Wolverhampton with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Manchester United, moments now away from seeing this one out.
There will be 5 minutes at a time.
Oh, well played, well played. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Gets a good foot in there. Oh no, what has happened here?
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, he's burst through! Great vision. Can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, what a climb! And we're done. Manchester United can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here. So they meet again, these sides resuming hostilities at the start of the second half of the season.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls, the attack.
He's tried one! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. And this is Fletcher. Chooses to go back. Has a shot! Oh, that is very close.
Rice brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hall kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, versatility and work rate have always been the strengths of Darren Fletcher, but he's done all of that in the face down the years of some doubters, Jim.
Yeah, he was criticised when playing in more offensive roles for giving the ball away a little too often and poor positional sense, Peter, but it became pretty apparent he was better suited to a deeper role, a holding midfielder, a box-to-box player.
Yes, and he gets a lot of praise from the people who matter, that's to say his teammates. Knocks it into space. Good take. He's having a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And this is Rooney. Nice sequence of passes, this. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Ah, he's given it away. And he's surging through. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Drogba. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Barnes. And it's Fletcher. Joelinton tries to play it through. And he's worked it through. Oh, important interception. Well, there's the clearance. Vinicius Junior. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Drogba was oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, that was coming, Peter. You know, he was on a final warning after all.
And it's Trippier. Hall is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Back in possession and ready to go again. And he's intervened well there. Now that looks a decent ball. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That could spell trouble. And that's gone loose. Xiao. That's a smartly directed ball. Vinicius Junior proves just a little bit too strong. Cleared without complication. De Ligt. Well, they can break here. Looking for the run. Now this could be a chance. Vinicius Junior. And that's another good win of the ball. Hakimi. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
To the field.
Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Manchester United are 1-0 up at half-time and it's all to play for. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Manchester United carrying a 1-goal lead. Hall, and that has put paid to that. Looking for options for movement. Big chance! Miley can get it clear. Newcastle upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Vinicius Junior. Tonali. Great vision. Pass is just off target. Manchester United just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Drogba. Shapes to shoot! Now it's Gordon. And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's Fletcher. Rooney. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Manchester United with the corner, they're first. He rises! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Gordon.
The attendance for this match
Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Rooney is being harried and hassled.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Brilliantly cut out. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now he's off and running. Now that's well seen too. Nicely aimed pass. And this is Drogba. Vinicius Junior receives it in a good position here. Newcastle needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Harvey Barnes. Coming on the field is number 20.
He's dealt with that well.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Substitution.
Rooney does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Messi. Rice. Manchester United looking to pass their way through.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They won another one and will seemingly keep going.
Joelinton! They've scored! There seemed no way back, but they are level. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
79 minutes is...
The changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Hall. And it's Tonali. And it's Miley. Gordon. He's found a way through. Can he finish? Oh, in he goes again. Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Newcastle complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Now it's Mbappe. Some really good ball movement.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
And this is Rooney. In by Rooney. A header! Oh, it rattles the bar. And he's there to get it away. Time added on 4 minutes. Joelinton. Now it's Joelinton. Tries to pass it through. Now this could be a chance. He's in plenty of space here. De Ligt tries to clear. And we're done. Manchester United end the season in a less than ideal manner. The effects of this long, gruelling campaign have seemingly caught up with them on its final day.